Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again. As you guys will see, I got my hair braided again. Do you guys like it? I thought I'd give it another try, a different hairstyle. Why not? It's the summertime, it's hot. But hey guys, how's everybody doing? How are you guys feeling today? Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, like I am just a little bit tired. I'm planning on probably going to bed tonight at like 9 o'clock. But I'm up. I'm here. I'm feeling a little dehydrated, so let me get my water. What have you guys been up to lately? All right. So, welcome you guys to my channel. If this is you guys' first time tuning in, my name is Joy. I am a life coach for narcissistic abuse. I help people heal, recover, and move on from a toxic and an abusive relationship. So yeah, you guys, that's my story. I've been dealing with narcissists since 2010. I successfully overcame a male narc in 2014, and I successfully overcame a female narcissist in 2015. All right, you guys, and since then, I have been helping people overcome narcissistic abuse since 2016. So, for those of you that are new to my channel, that's just my background and my story about narcissistic abuse, you guys. When you guys watch this, make sure that you do give this video a like. And I did want to say thank you to those of you that have donated to my channel. I really appreciate you guys and I love you. And I thank you guys for all of your support always. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the message here. Today I want to talk about empaths and being more assertive. My Building Better Boundaries course, A Stronger You video series did very well. If you haven't got it, make sure you get your copy. It is available in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But I noticed that a lot of people that are subscribed to my channel, a lot of people that watch me and follow me are empaths. And I myself am an empath. I hope there's not a lag on the live. Is there a lag, you guys? I feel like there is. You guys let me know, is there a lag? But yeah, I feel like most of the people that watch me are empaths. And it's not being an empath in this world that we live in. You know, a lot of us are they call us HSP, which stands for highly sensitive person. They also would call us an introvert. Somebody that may come off as being shy, you know, kind of passive, maybe meek. And it's not really true, but some people might think that we have a low self-esteem. I mean, in the beginning, when we're first starting out on our journey, yep, that might be the case. But, you know, as we grow and we expand and we learn about, you know, ourselves and other people, we definitely grow to have a higher self-esteem. But people on the outside looking in think that because we don't talk as loud, or, you know, we don't express ourselves as much, we may not start a conversation at first, or maybe we're not the first to speak. People may take that as, oh, this person doesn't stand up for themselves, or this person is weak, or this person is shy. I can do whatever I want to do to this person. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to stand up for themselves. You know, a lot of us, we kind of get that stigma, and it's very unfortunate. Because it turns out that most of us empaths, we end up shocking those kind of people, and we do stand up for ourselves, and we do let people know, like, hey, this isn't okay. You can't treat me this way. You guys know what I mean? And I'd love to hear what you guys think as well on ways empaths can be more assertive. If I do miss anything, please, you guys let me know. But I just want to give you guys a few tips here. I'll give you guys 8 tips or around that. But the first way, you know, if you're an empath and you're watching this and you want to know how to be more assertive, what I could recommend is, and I mentioned this too in my Building Better Boundaries video course, don't be afraid to say no. I know a lot of us, even if you're not an empath, sometimes even extroverts or other kind of personality people, they're afraid to say no. But being an empath, you are highly afraid of saying no, because I get it. You don't want to feel like a bad person. You don't want to disappoint people. You don't want to let people down. But you have to realize that you have to really prioritize yourself first, your needs first, and what it is that you're doing in your life, and make sure that that is taken care of first before you go and help someone else. Does that make sense, you guys? Like, you have to make sure that you're fine, and that if it's something that you don't want to do, don't say you want to do it just to be cool or just to be liked. Like, don't do that. So yeah, because if you do end up, let's say you have a lot on your plate, with work, school, family, children, and then you're saying yes to all these people, maybe going out with friends or other family members, or whether it's a love interest or you're dating or whatever the case is, and you don't have the time, you're going to get burned out. You're going to feel overworked, and that's not going to be good for you. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to say no. Okay. The next thing is, you always want to follow your heart. I know that's like so cliche, right? But you don't want to sacrifice your dreams because of what others think of you or what others might think is best for you. Let's say it's a parent. It could be a narcissistic parent. They might say, hey, I want you to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, work 60 something years and do this type of field. Like, let's say they want you to be a doctor or a lawyer, and you don't want to do that. Don't do that just to please your parents. Like, I know it's a lot of the empaths, they do it and then they regret it, and then they live in resentment to their parents or to people that may have influenced them to do that. But you don't want to fall into that trap, and then you'll be miserable your life. And this is the thing, you guys. There's no there's no other life. You know what I mean? This is it. There's no coming back, once this life is over. This is not a rehearsal. This is all you got, So you always want to make sure that you're doing things that you're really passionate about, and what makes your heart sing, what makes you happy. You guys get what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, again, it won't lead you to any fulfillment. You're always doing what others tell you to do, or what other people may suggest, or what they recommend, or what they think is best for you. No, you do what's best for you. You know what I mean? And then you don't let other people get in the way of that. All right. The next thing is, you want to see other people as equals. I know being an empath or being highly sensitive, being introverted, you may feel less than, because maybe you might think that the fact that you are highly sensitive, or the fact that you are maybe shy, or you only speak when you're spoken to, you could feel like, oh, well, people may look at you as weaker, or you may feel like it's a curse to be so sensitive, but that's not the case. It's like, there's a reason why you are the way you are. It's a gift from God to have that ability to feel other people's feelings, thoughts, and emotions. And although it's not even yours, you take it on because you're a very caring person. You're very lovable. People love to be around you. You're a good listener. You know what I mean? You're an ear. You're a shoulder for someone to cry on. And that's a really good trait, to be a good listener, because you're letting people know, like, hey, I care about you. And people love that. People love to talk about themselves. You know what I mean? But being an empath, you might not get to experience that because you're too busy listening to other people all the time, And then when maybe you find an empath, you may talk their head off because you're not so used to other people listening to you. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't want to feel like nobody is higher than you, because of your sensitivity. Don't compare yourself to others as well. Everybody is on their own journey. Everybody has their insecurities. Your insecurity being an empath is the fact that you're so sensitive, or the fact that you feel too much. But that's okay. You can definitely work on that in due time. I'm going to make more videos about that, managing your sensitivity. We all have to, learn to do that. I've done that myself, honestly, and I'm still learning to do that too. All right. So, The next way is for an empath not for an empath to be assertive is you don't want to be a people pleaser. You don't want to live your life to please others. Trust me, you will not be happy. You will be miserable. And I do not want that for my subscribers. I love you guys too much and I care about all of you way too much for you guys to be people pleasers. Please don't do it. I know, unfortunately, we're kind of programmed to be that way. We're programmed to make others happy. Even as children, when I think I used this example before, but like, how when there's a visitor that comes to the house, how your parents like, oh, Johnny, or oh, Katie, like, be quiet, like this person is coming over. So they're actually teaching you that other people are better than you or other people are more important than you. You guys get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you don't want to put your needs on the back burner. You want to make sure that if it's something that maybe it's a friend or a family member asking you for a favor and it's something that you can't do, you want to do it because you want to make this person happy or you want to be accepted, you want to be liked, you want to be loved, you want to feel like a good person, you want to feel like a superhero. A lot of empaths, they get that stigma of being a superhero. Let me get a drink of water, you guys. But yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't be a superhero for other people. Be a superhero for yourself. Take care of you. You know what I mean? We're not taught that, right? Nobody teaches this stuff. But, when we get involved with a narcissist, then that's how we have to learn, because the narcissist does not put you first. They put other people before you. They put themselves first. They're selfish, So, yeah. But yeah, you don't want to put other people's needs before you. All right, because that'll lead you to feel exhausted. And it's like in your mind, you'd be thinking, oh, I always come second. Everybody is first before me. But as I said, it all kind of started from your childhood. And it also, you have to forgive your parents for doing that because they were only doing what they thought was best. But it wasn't always what was right, maybe in your mind, but they did the best that they could. But it is what it is. Now that you know, you can move forward accordingly. All right, and number 5 is you want to think about your own needs and you want to make time for self-care and self-love. Now, this kind of resonates with the other one, what I talked about with not being a people pleaser, but you have to help yourself before you can help others. Like, you can't be saying like, oh yeah, I want to give my family and friends money when you're homeless. You know what I mean? It's like you have to have a house, you have to have a job, you have to have, a car and doing all these things before you can go out and try to help your family and friends. But it's like if you are, trying to get yourself together and trying to get other people together, where do you think that you would be getting yourself together or getting, or having that ability to take care of yourself if you're not even doing that for you, but you're steadily doing it for other people? You guys get me? Let me know if this makes sense. But yeah, so just to give you guys some tips, which you can kind of do if you want to start to practice, self-care and self-love. And as I said, I'm going to be doing more videos about this because I feel like, some people just don't know how to really love themselves, or they may have a concept or an idea, but they don't know how to go about it, So what you want to do is really just indulge in yourself, get to know you, what do you like to do, or just to relax in your own space without having anybody else around you, without having a phone on, without having social media on, without the TV on, So you might want to take a hot bowl bath. You might want to drink some hot tea. You might want to exercise outdoors, go in nature. Maybe you want to take a vacation. Maybe you want to meditate. You might want to do yoga. And, with this, it'll really help kind of quiet your mind to kind of get centered and focused and like really be in the present moment. You guys know what I mean? And take a nap if you guys feel tired. Don't feel bad for taking a nap. Like I know I used to do that a lot. Like after I got out of the abusive relationships with the narc, and even like not living with my aunt anymore, I really indulged in yoga like that. I love doing yoga. Like after I finish this video, that's what I'm planning on doing next. Also, you guys, if you want, what's also helpful is getting a massage. I got a massage. It was last week. I'm actually planning on getting one next week. Massage Envy is great. I love Massage Envy. You can get the membership where you can get massages, once or twice a month. I love it. Very good ways to, just really take care of yourself, love yourself. Maybe you want to go and see a movie by yourself. Maybe you want to go out to dinner, but just go by yourself. Just be alone. I know a lot of people, we don't like to be alone. It's uncomfortable. You're not used to it, but trust me, I did a lot of that, especially after dealing with the narcissist. I really indulged in myself. I started to look into my eyes in the mirror like, you are beautiful. You deserve the best. You are worthy, I hope that's not sounding like a rant. So yeah, you guys. Another way on how you can be more assertive as an empath. Let me get a little closer. My bad. So you may want to speak up when others mistreat you. Now, I know this could really get uncomfortable being an empath because, you don't want to feel like you're a bad person or that you're doing anything wrong, but the thing is, you don't want to allow people to walk all over you and think that they could get away with it without you saying anything, which is what a lot of us empaths do because, we want to keep the peace. We want everything to be cool. We don't like conflict. We don't like drama, right? We don't like to stir up the pot. We don't like to be talked about, or we don't want others to judge us, right? But it doesn't serve you in any way, because you're just going along with what this person is doing and you don't feel comfortable about it. You gotta speak up. You gotta say something. I'm not saying like get all like loud and don't get like loud and ghetto or loud and just really so in a way where you will regret it. You know what I mean? Oh, you say you love Trump? Oh, okay, that's dope. That's dope. Trump is king. But yeah, you definitely don't be a pushover. I know a lot of us empaths, we can be pushovers, especially in relationships, because again, you don't want to upset your partner. You don't want to maybe even leave this person. You don't want them to break up with you, or you don't want to leave. Maybe you feel like this is all you're ever going to find. This is ever you're going to get, but you deserve the best. You deserve a good relationship, somebody that's going to really love you and be with you and respect you. But a lot of us, we didn't grow up around that, or we wasn't really taught this, or we didn't see healthy relationships, so we don't know what it feels like, So yeah, but definitely you want to confront whoever you feel disrespected you, but again, in a civil manner. It's totally okay to have a conversation with a person. You can let them know like, hey, you crossed these boundaries. What you did and said, it made me feel uncomfortable. It really hurt my feelings and I felt disrespected, and then you can kind of resolve it from there. And you just say, hey, I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. If the person respects you and they hear you out, that's cool. But if you're dealing with a narcissist, you might not want to waste your time. You might just want to move on because they're just going to twist your words and manipulate you and project all that stuff, gaslight. But if it's just a normal person, maybe they're just toxic and not a narcissist, that. But they did, mistreat you in some way. It could have been maybe a boss or a manager or something. If you feel comfortable, if you think it's worth it, if you're planning on sticking it out, or if it's just a friend or a coworker or whatever, you can let them know how it is that you feel and hear what they have to say. And you just hear this person out, they hear you out, and then you just settle it. Whether you decide to still be cordial with them, cool. Whether you still want to talk to them, that's cool. But I really don't recommend, being around people that disrespect you, because who's to say they're not going to do it again? Unless you see the changes, I would just say, just let it go. You know what I mean? It's not even worth it. So yeah, and then another thing is take time to think about your responses. So, don't say things that people want to hear, be honest, but don't please others, you know, if it's not something that you really don't want to do, just do things that you want to do. But if somebody says something that you don't like, don't just blurt out any old thing. Think about what it is that you're going to say first, and then you could act accordingly. But have it be in a respectful manner, in a way that you're comfortable and that they can still hear you out and they can know what it is that they did wrong. So you think about your responses first. Don't be reactional. Like, don't be emotional about it. Really be logical about how you respond to certain people, situations, and stuff like that. Now, when it comes, again, to the narcissist, I really wouldn't. I mean, you could tell them, like, yeah, give them a piece of your mind, but still keep it, do it in your own way. So, yeah. And last but not least is if, a lot of us, we do struggle to be confident in ourselves. What I would recommend is, because I know I really wasn't that confident when I first started out on my journey, especially, dating narcissists, borderlines, and stuff like that, toxic people. One of the things that really helped me was just to pretend like I was, like, pretend like I was confident and pretend like I had everything together. Although, at the time I really didn't. But, in my brain, I was like, yeah, I am confident. Like, I would say, like, affirmations like, yeah, I'm strong, I'm happy, I'm confident. I literally, like, would say that every morning. So I'd be, like, programming my mind to believe that, or I would listen to, affirmations, or I would say the affirmations myself. And I just started to do things that made me happy. I started to, do things that I was passionate about, yoga. I started to, hang out with people that made me feel happy and made me feel confident. I also started to do modeling. Modeling really helped me to be confident, because I'm gonna be honest, like, I was really, like, camera shy, you guys, and I was nervous. And sometimes when you're in front of the camera, you can't look like you're nervous. Like, you have to look like you're confident, right? So, and sometimes in most of the photo shoots that I did, I literally faked it until I make it, So that's something that I would recommend, especially if you're struggling to feel confident, especially when it comes to being assertive. You don't even have to be assertive, but you could just practice being assertive just by everything that I named, and just speaking what it is that you feel. Thank you for the like. Speaking what you feel, but in a way that's comfortable for you, but to the point where you can get your point across without, really pointing the finger too much at that person, but just let them know how you feel and what they have done affected you. But then you say, okay, from this point on, hi there, midget. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope that this video helps you guys. Did any of you all have any questions about narcissists? If not, I'm gonna head out. I really appreciate all of you guys' support, and again, I do hope that this video was helpful. I love to hear what you guys' biggest takeaway was from this video. Please let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll read it. And I love to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, you guys, I did want to let you guys know too, I do have some new t-shirts that are coming out, and some more video courses coming out very soon. If you guys want additional help on how to be assertive, check out my Building Better Boundaries, a Stronger You video series course. That information is in the description box if you want to check it out. I think you guys will really like it. It really talks about, what boundaries are, how to know when someone's violated your boundaries, getting over that fear of holding you back from really standing up for yourself, and overcoming, any doubts, worries, or fears in your life and in relationships in regards to others. Yeah, I think you guys would like it a lot. Teach you how to be confident, stand up, be strong, be a new you, basically. Especially if you've experienced a toxic or a negative or an abusive relationship, like narcissistic abuse. Definitely check it out. Other than that, you guys, I really appreciate you always. I will see you guys on here next Sunday. More than likely, I'll probably have another video sometime this week. But yeah, you guys, I love you so much. Again, thank you guys for all of your donations. Thank you for supporting the Live Narc Free Ministries. Hey, Jocelina, how are you? Hey, yes, girl, do the replay. Hey. But yeah, I'm heading out of here. You just came at the last moment, Jocelina. Oh, thank you for the like. But yeah, you guys, I definitely have a lot of things coming out very soon, so stay tuned. After this, you guys, I am going to be doing the zodiac signs. You guys know I do coaching for narcissistic abuse, life coaching for narcissistic abuse, and I also do love readings. So I'm going to be doing that side later on. But other than that, you guys, I love you so much. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Jocelina. And check your email. I'm not sure if you received my email, Jocelina, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.